Alrighty, my friends. I think I know how I want to approach this. I think what I want to do is bring all of the asteroids down to a single sushi belt, and we pull off of that asteroid belt, kind of like we are doing on this ship, but in a more condensed manner, is what I would think I want to do. So let's see if I can set that up. So we're going to need a little extra space for this, I believe. So, how wide can we go? I want to not go more than 2 wide, because I know we're going 3 wide at the front and the back. And we want to keep ourselves protected in the front here. Alright, so I want to bring in the items to a sushi belt that's going to have all our asteroids on it. And we're going to pull off the asteroids, hopefully in a very efficient way. Let's see here. And maybe have 2 grinders of each asteroid type. One with the advanced build we unlocked and one with the recycle build, maybe? Let me look at one and figure out, because if we did the advanced metallic one, what's the difference between this one? One metallic gives 20 ore, one gives 10 iron ore. I think we actually want the basic one here, don't we? Because we don't want copper on this one. 5-second crafting time, 2 seconds. So I think we want the regular metallic one. Alright, rocket turrets are unlocked. What would that unlock? There they are. What do rocket turrets require? I actually can't see the recipe here. Steel, gear wheels, processing units, copper. Copper. Carbon. And carbon is, I think, on Gleba. Carbon fiber uses the Yamako mash. Okay. Coal synthesis. Sulfur plus carbon plus water gives you coal. Interesting. Am I gonna... I don't know. I'm not designing our ship to go to Aquilo yet, so... Okay. Back to here. Alright, so, because we only need iron. And the iron recycling... right next to it. So this one's going to have extra stuff we don't want. Oh, wait a second. Carbon. Hold on a second. Okay. For a second, I thought we needed coal. I don't think we need coal for the better builds. Just the calcite that we're going to be getting. Okay. So this will give us sulfur that we're going to need to get rid of. What's the other one? And this one's going to give us calcite, which we're going to need to use. So, this feels like one of those things where I'm going to have to balance certain resources. Get rid of this guy. So if we plan a loop around here... just like a little loop that has the extra asteroids we need. This is like our storage for extra asteroids, and we bring this down from here and just insert it onto here. And then we recycle. Yeah, we'll do a similar recycling thing as we did before. Actually, I think I want to have this on the bottom. This guy be the ice ones. And the ice recycling. Okay. And I think I might want to do an extra one of these because we'll need the extra for ammo, maybe? Not actually sure. Oh, crap. It's down. Okay. So... filter. Metallic guys. And then we output the metallic guys back onto here. I'm gonna have to... We only want to recycle these guys when we have a certain number, so we're gonna need to get the whole combinator thing going, so I'm not gonna worry about the recyclers yet. In and out. In, we want the ice asteroids. Out, we also only want the ice asteroids to go back on there. And we're going to have ice, which goes to water creation, and calcite, which goes to our other processing. And then this guy, sulfur, we're going to have to dump. This is instead this. And that. Okay, all right. The other two kind can come out. There. And a similar thing here, except we want... hold on, let me get these mirrored. So we only put the metal ones in, and we only get the other guys out. And then I'll have to figure out combinators for that. Okay. All right, so for the advanced fuel, I'm going to want a bunch of producers of the advanced fuel. So if I do a similar build to what I saw Kenzo do. I can fit 4 there comfortably. There, and these will all... Oh, I'm going to need water. So one side does this. And the other side does this. Actually, I pretty much want to swap these. There. Okay, so you'll need water, which will be from the ice, which we'll need to produce somewhere. Maybe I do 2 water producers, 1 on each side here. Actually, how much water? Can I see how much water? Alt X. If I do a guy making water. One will not be enough. So if I do 2 of water, I can like move all of this up just a little bit if I need to, which I might do. That is still not enough water. Didn't I just do an extra 1 of water? Huh. Okay. How about that? Okay, is this not updating? Oh, it won't show the ones that aren't built yet. That's what it is, isn't it? So if I do 2 more, this should actually be enough. This should be the right amount. Okay, so we would do... I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I'm not missing something in the chat that they're talking about. So if I do storage for water on each side. Like that. And then we would do output for the water on each of these guys. I believe that's getting water for all of these. Am I right about that? I think so. Okay. There. Okay, so that would deliver the water, and now we're gonna need calcite for both of these guys, and iron for one, and carbon for the other. So I probably want... can I do this in 2 belts? Probably do this in 2 belts. I wonder if I could do it in 1 belt. I feel like having too many different items on the same belt is going to be a pain in the arse. But I also need to set up the outputs for these, because we need the blue stuff to go down on this side. The red stuff will feed itself. I feel like I'm probably going to need more space here. Okay. Looks even, I think. Alright, so we will need piping that, I think I could just use regular pipes. Just go like this. That. Same thing here. And then the blue stuff will need to come to here. From this long row that we'll take, and then I have to figure out how to get the red stuff here. I think I'm going to have to do this. That's not going to work, is it? No. Oh, it's always such a pain to get this figured out. The piping. Because these are actually too close to each other, aren't they? Man, even if I could just flip those so that this was the red and this was the blue. I feel like there'd be a better way to do this. Do I have to... I think I have to move this all out one space for this to even work. So annoying. There, I think that will work. There. I think this will let me do what I want it to do. That will let me put blue there. And that there. And that would let me put... I think I'd have to go... red here. Which, this is going to be slightly uneven. Which I hate. But we deal with it. And there we go. I think that will fuel both sides. And then this guy just needs that there. There we go. Something like that I think will feed everything. And then we do the... this thing. Hopefully give me space to feed in the items we need to feed in. So, I need to get calcite to both of these. How many belts can I fit in here, actually? I can fit 2 belts. So, I think we can make this happen. If I have calcite on one belt, and then the other 2 items on the other belt, and hopefully it will be even. Well, that'll be something like, you guys are going to need the ice. I feel like I need to feed that in slightly differently to get the ice to you. I might move this, actually. What if I flipped this? Flip that. And then Alt-D this. And Control-Copy this. H, flip it. Flip it and reverse it. Okay. Okay. Now it lets me feed in ice on the outside and have the water come through here. And then we have the belts of the outputs come through here. And hopefully I can figure out how to get this going. So, we need calcite to be on one side and the other item they want on the other side. Damn, I don't know that I can make this work. Like if calcite was on the same belt as iron, I could use a single inserter to do this. I think I actually need... I think I might need to widen this one space so I can have the belts. I think I need to widen this 2 spaces so I can get the piping set up differently. Oh, man. I guess I don't have to be this stingy with space. I'm just being very stingy with space. You moved stack inserter tech earlier. Should only slightly delay Aquilo research. Okay, no worries, no worries. This build is going to take me the rest of the stream, and I probably won't even finish it, so I'm not feeling any rush to get to Aquilo or anything. Will this give me enough space to work with? Yes, I think so. Because what I need is a long-handed inserter in front of each of these pipes. Yes, and that should be the belt that's got calcite on it. Wait, those are going to do different belts, aren't they? Oh man, this is fine. This is all fine. Is this gonna work? I'm gonna have to use underground belts to make this work, I think. I think this needs a not mirror, actually, is what I need this to do. I need it to be... Oh my god, I don't know what this needs to be. No, I think it does need to be like this. I just need to figure out what item is taking what. So, we have 2 belts coming there. Let me get the belt set up and maybe that'll help me understand what I need to do. So, this belt would be the iron. This belt would be the coal. And then one of them would also have calcite. What's the numbers on these? Does one of these use more calcite than the other? That one uses 0.1 calcite per second. No, it's the same. So it's the same. So whichever one has the slower inserters is going to be slower on its production. That's why I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I want the calcite. Maybe I put calcite on both. Maybe I could put calcite on both belts. Yeah, actually, if I put calcite on both belts, if we have enough calcite for some on both belts, then I think what am I doing? Control X. Then I just need a single stack inserter for each of them. So what I want is calcite on every one of these. I want calcite on one side and the other item it needs on the other side. So I need to figure out that. So the calcite comes from here. And we need this to go... I need this to be on 2 different belts. One which will have iron, which I need to bring from up there, and one that will be carbon from up there. So, how do I get this on 2 different belts on the side I want? Like that. That'll bring calcite to the left side of each of these belts. If I do that. So now I need carbon on the right side and iron on the right side of each of these belts. Okay. Carbon. Carbon will be here. Okay, and then we'll have to get the sulfur and throw it off into space, just like I need to get rid of the... Oh, it's only the sulfur I need to get rid of, because everything else we're using. Although I guess the worry is if calcite ever backs up, that stops our ice production. I'm probably going to need to figure out how to balance this. But I guess I can just chunk whatever's extra out into space? Maybe? Or have a chest with... a chest as a buffer that we can empty out. Keep track of the numbers of things. Or use logistics to fix that. I don't know this recipe, how much it makes of each item. When I go here, I feel like it doesn't tell me the recipe and how much it makes of each thing. How does... If I alt-click this... There it is. It makes 3 ice and 2 calcite per piece there. And the ice we need to turn to water. I guess maybe if I Alt-X all of this, it'll tell me the balance of things. Spectre, thank you for 34 months of Prime Subbage, my friend. That's awesome. Hope you're doing well. What is this telling me? We do this per minute, so it's like whole numbers I can look at. Telling me I'm making way more coal than I need, and not enough of anything else. Actually, the water is perfectly even, so that's good. But we're not actually creating enough ice for this. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Trying to keep my brain wrapped around the crazy complicated nature that is Factorio. Alright. If I did 1 extra ice guy and 1 extra carbon guy, what is this telling me? Minus 2.122. Net rate of something. It's producing plenty of carbon. And even reading this rate calculator sometimes makes my brain explode a little bit here. It feels like I definitely need to make more ice to keep the water consumption up. So I need more ice grinding, I think. Of course, there's also the recycling. Is this taking into account the recycling too? God, it's so hard to know. I also need iron in this equation, so we're making plenty of iron, it looks like. Today was 49 days before Easter. People got drunk and wore funny clothes here. That's weird. It's a weird random thing. Okay. It's not like... Is it Mardi Gras? Is that the Mardi Gras thing? Okay, let me make an extra ice grinder and see what that does. Making enough calcite, which it wasn't doing before. Still not making nearly enough ice for the water. Okay. Like, I feel like I need... The whole point of this rocket is that it gets between Gleba and Novus quickly so that our agriculture science doesn't go bad. So I feel like I need to not be behind on things. So it feels like anything that's red, I need to make more of. That's a carnival that happens before Ash Wednesday. Okay. Okay, cool. 5 more grinders. So I think I need 2 more ice grinders to get enough ice, is what I think this is telling me. But I don't necessarily need the calcite, so maybe I can do the other recipe. That's 5 ice versus 3 ice. Alt X. Some Catholic celebration happens every year in Europe, maybe also in other parts of the world. What's it called? Because I've heard of Carnival that happens in like Brazil and stuff. So now we're making 132 extra ice. Okay, I think this might be good. Because I think these numbers are just saying we're not producing enough of these asteroids. Which the asteroids are going to be, hopefully, provided. So I think I might not even need this guy. Let's see about this. There. No, we're a little low on ice now, so I do need that extra ice one. But we have enough calcite. In Germany, they call it Fasching or Carnival. Okay, well, cool. Sounds pretty cool, honestly. I don't have an output for the ice, though. Okay. You were working whole days, so you missed out on the whole thing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Never fun to miss out on a, on a holiday thing. This is, okay, so this is just recycling. So I could move these both in to give us more space. There. Now if I move this over one space, will that give me enough space to work with? If I move this entire build down a space, I think that'll give me space. Go down one and over one to line up that. Same thing here. Control X. There. And the problem is I need all the ice I'm creating to go to 2 different places, so... saw photos of people going to work with costumes. Nice. Is that the thing that I always see, like, Carnival is, where, like, they have this big parade in Brazil and all these women have barely any clothes on? Because it's pretty cool. I'm a fan of women with very few clothes on, but for it to be kind of a... feels like kind of a religious holiday, and the women to have so few clothes on seems kind of crazy to me. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the thing I notice, because when women don't wear very many clothes, I pay attention. What's up, Aaron Lundo? How are you doing? I'm doing great. Doing great. All right, so I think what we want to do here... I need all the ice split off and go to 2 different directions. That's maybe the Brazilian Catholicism. Yeah, maybe. Any religion that has anything against scantily clad or unclad women is a wrong one. Well, then the religion I grew up in was a wrong one, because the Baptist religion is all about repressing any sort of sexuality or nudity of any kind. Okay, so I want the ice... So I need all of the ice we can get brought to this, just down to here. That's where we need it to go. That's definitely the wrong religion then. All right. Glad to know. We do this. You guys only get ice. And we go like this. And then the ice is brought to here. And then hopefully if I split this, I can do what I want to do here. Just bring it around to here. And have it wrap around. Yeah, this will work. I just need this to go over one more space. X. There. Okay. And then we do our stack inserters here and here. This guy. This is not going to go quite far enough, so if I do this, that, and the stack inserters. Okay, so that will hopefully deliver the ice to where it needs to go. And we'll have the water going down to where it needs to go. And we have the coal going to where it needs to go. And the calcite going to both places it needs to go. I just need to bring iron onto... I need to bring iron onto this belt right here. How far down can this go? Go that far. Okay, so if I go there, and then there, that'll put calcite on one side and iron on the side we need there. Okay, and that will get iron into where that needs to go. Okay, looks good. And we have iron going to two different places. Ammo and this, the fuel making. So I think this is almost done. I'm a little... I need to figure out the combinator things. So we need a combinator for each... here, I'm doing... You know what I'm doing? I'm doing green belts, and there are no green belts available on Novus. So none of this is going to work until I get green belts on Novus delivered. Can I deliver some belts? Should be able to get some, I think. Which is the one? Which makes the green belts? Is that Vulcanus? Vulcanus is making the green belts. So which one is doing the Vulcanus? This one here. Is this requesting any green belts? It is. So I need to request green belts at Novus. Which, is this done setting up? No, so I'll request them up here for now. Where is it? Right here. We need to request some green belts. Green belts. 1,000 requests. And there we go. And I think that will eventually get us the green belts we need. You probably know more about religions and gods and D&D than real life by now. Nice. Very great. That's awesome. And I guess it doesn't matter what planet requested from, because this one should just be bringing them. Got the 1,000 belts. Cool. Maybe I'm going to remove the splitters from there. Oh, and also the underground belts, 250. Yes. Underground belts. Let's make that 100 for those. There we go. that will hopefully get those into storage automagically, and then we'll have access to it. Very good, very good. Okay. This guy. So we'll get those green belts eventually. Now, let's get the combinators figured out. So we need the combinators for the recyclers is what we need. And I'm not sure if I can set this up before I actually have them in place or not, but let's find out. So it's the inserter that doesn't do anything until it hits the right numbers. I hope things aren't backed up here again. This looks like it's all running fine, I think. Okay. This guy. So can I set this up with the... these are backwards. That is in the iron, out that. In the carbon, out the carbon. In the carbon, out the others. In the ice, out the others. That should be right. Okay, so the other combinators I had... Hold on a second. So we only want to go in. Is this right? I can't tell which direction it's going. Okay, in, yes. Out, yes, that's right. Oh, I need to turn this around like that. Because the in signal is going to be from there. Out signal will go to there. And this enable read belts, hold all belts. I can't do this until it's actually there, I think. So, that needs to go that direction, and that needs to go that direction for the in. And I think we are going to want a different space for each one of these guys. There. And there. And it's going to be read, hold all belts. But I can't do the... Oh, I can do it now. Okay. Read, hold all belts. Read, hold all belts. Okay. So, this one only wants to recycle iron when we have more than... Before we did 50, I'm going to go... This is a smaller belt, so... I'm going to say 20. I think we can hold 20 of each, and that would be 60 items on the belt altogether. I think that'll be doable. So if iron more than 20 and iron more than ice and iron more than carbon. Okay. Is that what we did before? Let me check if that was right. And then it needs to output a green check mark 1. And if green check mark greater than 0. I think that's correct. Let me check that again. So, yeah, so this one is ice greater than 50 and greater than the others, then it recycles and does a check mark. And that check mark greater than 0. Okay, I think I'm remembering this right, and I think I'm doing it right. I hope I am. So that should be that one set up correctly. This one is ice recycling. So if ice greater than, what did I do, 20? And ice greater than iron and ice greater than carbon, then send a green check mark. 1. And this guy, enable if it has a green check mark greater than 0. Where's Madman? He would be so proud of me that I'm doing this right. Hopefully. Always like I should have known this years ago, and I'm just finally getting caught up. All right, so this is the last one. This is the carbon one. Carbon asteroid greater than 20. And carbon greater than... But don't get cocky, because I'll probably, as soon as I get cocky, I'll have done something wrong. And carbon greater than ice. Send green check mark. There's a 1 to here, which will only apply if greater than 0. Did I get the filters for each of these guys? Yes, I think so. I think it's good. You are proud, almost. When I finish and it's working, then you'll be happy. Nice to see me diving into circuits now, though. If you ask me, handling Gleba loops isn't any harder than ship sushi. Yeah, maybe, but I hate the time crunch. I hate the feeling of being behind. I think that's what bugs me so much. All right, why are we not requesting the decider combinators? Do we have no decider combinators down on Novus? Surely we have all of them in here. How do I check the thing here? It's clicking the logistics network. We do. We have them. I just need to, discard the worry about the time crunch since every resource is free anyway. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to go back and try it again. I'm wondering why it's not sending stuff up to me. Are the rockets not ready? Rockets are ready. They're on auto request. Maybe it's waiting till the rocket's full before it's sending it to me or something. Okay. All right. So that's the sushi loop. Automated, hopefully. And I think that is all of the materials. Set up for this, for our rockets, I think. So now I need to get the turrets and the rest of the belts. So probably... Yeah, I probably want one belt of the items and have those come down straight down through here and have them... This be the delivery of these items. There. And have these brought in. Kind of want to keep the area around this clear so I have room to grab and pull stuff out if I need to. So, love to see research getting done though. Do two wider space on each side here. Just place production blocks with minimal distances from each other and produce stuff on demand when ship arrives to keep science packs fresh. For example, you could power Stitch Agri Towers, don't know what that means, to have a bunch of fruit stocked up when not spoiling to be ready to harvest on demand. Switch Agricultural Towers. Power switches can do a lot of simple but cool things. Okay. Alright, so this will be... This is the belt that's going to be delivering these items. Is it okay if this backs up? I'm going to have to do a... If we run out of stuff... trash it out into space kind of thing. That's another thing I need to set up. I need to trash the sulfur, I think. There we go. So all these guys will deliver down to here. Because you're making sulfur that I just want to delete. So what we are going to want is a guy pulling off from the loop when we have too much. So I can actually put that onto the trashing loop, I guess. You got to go now, Turbojet. Have a great night. Thank you, my friend. You also have a great rest of your day, evening, or morning. Need to vent those pesky humans. Often we do. So what I'm going to do is this. This is going to pull out the sulfur we don't need. Is there anything else that's excess we don't want? We're using the calcite and we're not making copper with this build. So that'll pull out the sulfur. And we'll dump it out into space. And then this will dump stuff out when... I think we have a combinator on this as well, if I remember correctly. Yes, if yellow signal greater than 350. So if any single item is more than 350, we delete it. But this is a much bigger belt, so it's probably going to be something like... what am I doing? 20 of each item? I said we can keep 20. So maybe if there's more than 60 of anything. Do. So this is send out. No, what it is? It's a yellow thing. Each item greater than 60 output. I think it's the yellow signal. Is that right? I think that's right. And so that will say this. This will get the signal. So I just need to have this on set filters, I think, and it'll work. Set filters. Or it's going to receive the signal and I don't have to do anything else. I can't remember. I have to check that when it's ready to go. Okay. All right, so that should get rid of excess stuff, hopefully. We have all the recycling set up. We have all these guys set up. I think I might want turrets along the side as well. So, turrets and these things along the side so we have coverage. So let me get that set up. And then we'll need to add power, and then I feel like we're going to have a lot of empty space. I do still need to get turrets and ammo production going now. Okay. The tricky part to that is how to make sure the towers sows stuff before going offline until ship arrives. You can do that by tracking seed consumption. Okay. I think that was right. Right about there. I really wish it showed the range even when the thing wasn't there. That would really help me out. Really help me out, game, if you do that. But one over, I think, from that guy. We got to be symmetrical. Even if they do their best to make it hard to be symmetrical. I think that's symmetrical. Right about there. There. You can skip that part if you don't mind a bit of imprecision in stock amounts. Okay. And I can't tell if that's lined up directly with that. That guy's one out. That, I think. My worry is, yeah, that's... I think maybe my spacing is wrong on these guys. God, this is so hard to tell. I think maybe this guy needs to go over to the right one space. There, I think. And then I think this guy needs to go over to the right one space. I think that's right. I think that's even. Hope it is. Yeah, I know I could do the grid. Let's do that. Yeah. Grid. Oh, tile grid. There it is. But I also need to turn on the cut the edges if I want to, and it just looks so bad when you do that. It looks so bleh. But I think that looks good. I think that looks right. How the hell are these combinators still not been sent up here? I'm starting to worry that combinators aren't there. Oh, turbo splitters. I didn't send turbo splitters from Volcanus. Because I didn't request the splitters. Thought I did. Let's just say 50. Stopped at Novus. It's going to take a while before it goes back to get those again, I guess. Okay. Okay, well, hopefully those will be back. I'll probably let the game run off stream again, because I think things are looking pretty good, well automated. To let this thing get completed. You're out of pomegranates. You need to do an additional gardening. Is that in real life or in the game? Because either way, that's cool. All right. All right, I got this one here, so I need one more. This one's easy. It's just right in this little alcove there. That should be lined up. Okay. And so I need the output belts of these guys. To also come onto this loop. Actually, what I can do is I can put these guys just directly onto it. And then what I might do is to have this balanced. Have this join this loop up here and make it a big loop. That's the wrong direction. Already used all the belts we sent. Okay, so there's that. And then I want to bring these down and around. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think I do want to do that, actually. So it is one big loop. Okay. So how do I want to do this? This is the end of the loop here, so we'd start it here. Okay. No. There. There. Like that. And now we need to bring this up. And it doesn't let us have holes, so I have an excess pipe here, don't I? Oh, crap. I messed up my piping at one point. Oh, wait, no, I actually was missing a pipe. There we go. And this water... Nope, that's not right. The water supplied, it's the... Oh, what am I doing here? My pipes are all messed up. The output of this guy... Yes, needs to be right. There. There we go. That should be the output of the blue stuff. And the output of the red stuff is here. Going around there. And there. When I moved stuff around, I didn't fix the pipes. Okay, that should be right. That should be the red stuff coming out to here. Blue stuff coming out over to there. Okay, I think that's all right. The torpedo. This is the torpedo ship. Yeah, it does look like a torpedo. All right. I got that fixed. I need to get... I put some extra guys there. And so belt-wise... do that. Whew, like I planned it. Beautiful. Like that. There, okay. And then what did we do before? We had an underground belt going here. If I want to mirror this, which I do want to mirror this. There. 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 Underground belts. Up to there. And let's actually, to continue, mirror this. Mirror like that. And like... There. I'll put that guy there, and then I can belt this up to join this guy. And we will have completed the loop of gathering. Loop of gathering stuff. Okay, now the problem is I gotta also get turrets and then loop ammo around. That's the other issue now. But the good thing is I have iron available here, which I can throw up here, and then we can make our ammo here, and then loop the ammo all the way around. It shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Might have to have the... I honestly might want to move the collectors out a space or two to give space for an extra belt. Because if I don't, then the turrets won't have room for a belt, most likely. So let me move out. Let me move out all these things, like 2 spaces if I can. If I go Control X, I'm going to grab things I don't want to grab if I do it that way. Okay. One, two. One, two. One, two. Hopefully this will give me enough space for what we want to do here. One, two. One, two to fit our turrets in. One, two. Two. One, two. 1, 2, and hopefully the last one here. 2. That will hopefully give me space to fix my belts here. Same thing here, we just have this go straight up. And this will hopefully give me space where I can like long-handed insert some turrets around here. So, how are we doing on time? We got, man, building ships is fun and effing time consuming. It takes forever to build ships. All right, turrets. If I have this like on the inner ring, is that gonna work? Yeah, if I do like inner ring. That's pretty good coverage there. So what this game is all about, building cool, interesting things. True, true. I'm enjoying it. It takes a long time. So I wonder if that'll be enough for the front. I feel like that's probably enough for the front. And then I just start putting some down along the sides. You'd still have like 1 or 2 turrets right between the grabbers. Their range without quality bonus is pretty low. The grabbers you're talking about? My turret's range is actually about even with the grabbers, but I guess we should start shooting it before it gets into range of the grabbers is maybe what you mean. Makes defending harder if they're too far backwards. Okay, how can I do this? What if I do just that? Do you think that's enough? Maybe I can do that and 1 here and 1 here. I'm going to say that's probably enough. Although I need this to go up 1 space. There. They'll have less time before impact to kill crap. I think that'll be good enough. Could underground the belts and place 1 more behind each one. I'm going to look at my ran through space. How many turrets I have up here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. This is the guy going the route we're going to be taking right now, and it feels like we have way more than enough. This ship isn't for Aquilo. This is not the Aquilo ship. This is the Gleba to Novus ship. So I think this is plenty. I think we'll be fine with this much. All right. How many turret producers did I do on this guy? I did, or iron stuff. I did 6 smelters to 4 turret producers. Probably want to do a similar amount. 6 smelters to whatever I just said. 4 turret producers. Okay, there we go. And this will be the start of the ammo loop. And we'll figure out where it goes from there, but for now we'll do that. Stack conservators for each one of these guys. Okay. So that will be the ammo producing, and the way I have it set up on here is I actually have extra miners for this, or grinders. Do I want to have extra grinders for this? I'm curious if I do Alt-X on all of this, how much iron are we making? Way more iron than we need. So if I look at this ship, zoom out, Alt-X, and see how much... Well, actually, I think I need the smelters to figure out, because I don't know if it takes into account this stuff. Hold on a sec. I can't like choose a recipe on these guys. Does Alt-X take into account smelters when you don't have a recipe selected? Because it looks to me like we'll have 552 extra iron, but... Smelters don't have a set recipe thing? Yeah. Because it's not showing iron plates. Oh, ingredients, 1,200 iron plates per minute. And we have 552 iron ore per minute extra. So I think maybe we do need another grinder. Is it a 1-to-1 ratio on iron ore to iron plates? It is a 1-to-1 ratio. So... 600 iron ore a minute. 600. And I was missing some amount. Let me see here. Actually, if I do this, put a grinder for iron. Alt-X. So it looks like I do need exactly 2 grinders for this, actually, if I'm not mistaken. It's saying I need 4 more. If I believe that. It's producing 600. If I control copy that. It's not going to take into account the one that's not built, is it? No, okay. I guess the question is, how fast can this smelt? I don't know. And if I grab iron, can I just grab iron off of this long belt for this? I think I might be able to. Just grind the iron for our smelters. And maybe do 6 smelters. Control X. So we grind the iron and then put the iron ore back on there, actually. So we do a similar thing that this guy right here has. Copy this. Take the iron ore out, put it back on the belt, and then we grab the iron, or not the iron asteroids, grab the iron ore. And what did I say, 6 of these guys I wanted? That what I had on this guy? 6 smelters, yeah. So, something like that. Yeah, this will work because I can just have the output. Iron ore. Right there. Green belt this to there. This will be the plates we need for the ammo. Okay. So that should take care of our ammo production, I think. This guy grinding the iron, I don't think I need any logic to it. Because it's just great. It'll grab the iron when it needs it. And this loop will deliver it to our loop where we are keeping track of how much is in our loop. I'm still worried. Why are the decider combinators not being brought up here? Let me make another decider combinator thing. It feels like they're not being made. So where did I place? I placed some other new stuff. Where's the yeah, let's just do it like right here. Give me decider combinators. Decider combinators. 100, yes. Do your thing. Hopefully that'll... I feel like these are in the logistics network somewhere, and it's just not delivering them for whatever reason. I don't know what that reason is. Okay. So that's ammo production. I think I do like having the ammo production tracking go through here because it lets us track that. And you know, speaking of tracking that, I need to track be able to track the fuel stuff. So I need the storage for... Oh, I don't have storage for my liquids. That's not good. I need storage for each of these guys. And actually, the larger the storage, the better. Okay, how can I do that? Yeah, I need storage tanks. These underground belts and put them like right up here. Not bad actually, although if I mirror that, they'll be trying to plug into each other, which is not good. So I feel like I want them on opposite sides kind of thing. So if I have this kind of wrap around and brought down, that might be my best bet. Or an underground belt for this one across over there, an underground thing over that way. Okay, yeah, this might work. If I do... that... and that, I can have mirrored storages on each side here. There. Like that. There we go. And we'll have some storage that we can wire into to keep track of. Do I want even more storage than that? I probably should have more storage. I think liquid storage is just good to have a lot of extra of, so... Oh, and that let that build. Or I just got a shipment of something. Okay, good. So that will be our fuel storage. And then I need a wire. I could just go through buildings, I guess, to get up to here. I can't reach far enough. Can I go through the ground? No. No, I don't think I want to do that. Okay, well, I can put like a solar panel here and go through the solar panel, maybe. Oops. I can't connect solar panels to wires. You can't go through a belt, you just need to not enable your settings for it. You can also place empty combinators. I can't go through solar panels, that seems weird. I really don't want to go through a belt. Empty combinators. I don't even have any combinators for some reason. They still haven't shipped up here. I don't understand why I'm not getting the combinators. It's like I got to manually do it or something. Okay, I'm gonna get everything. I'm gonna mirror this. Where did I go through? Over here. I went through there. Get rid of that one. Yeah, I'll do that. Once I might get more beltage going up here with my ammo loop. So I'll finish that off once I get up there, I think. Because it would bug me. It'd bug me to do it that way. Okay. Alright, okay, so what am I doing? I'm getting my... I need to figure out my ammo loop and where the rest of my turrets are going. So... I think what I want to do something is like long-handed inserter and have the belt go like this, and then as I go down, long-handed inserter to the left and grab it off of the belt that's just right next to this belt. I think that's what I want to do. Speaking of, I need to move these belts over here. Is that the wrong direction? I feel like that's the wrong direction. You won't show me how far it can go! Will it go that far? It's like... I don't know if it'll go that far or not. It won't tell me. It's like it's flipped or something. That direction. I can't tell. It won't tell me. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. I guess we'll find out once it gets placed if that'll work. Okay. Because I'm also going to need to bring the turret ammo belt around. So as usual, is that connected? I feel like that's not connected. Oh, you know what? I bet it's not connected because... that. can't tell. I don't know why it won't show me. Maybe once that fills in, it'll tell me if I'm connected or not. Oh, this is not going to be perfectly symmetrical, is it? I'm trying to keep the symmetry going. All right, let me figure out the ammo stuff here. So I actually need this belt up here. Go down. And then up there. We can do this here. Okay, so that'll deliver to there. Okay. So basically, one turret per one asteroid collector is kind of how I want to do this. I'm going to put it right next to it. And hope I can get the ammo loaded in how I want to. Does that mess that up? Did that block that a bit? All we care about are the ones from the sides, so... Ah, crap. And these didn't space out exactly like I wanted to because I couldn't tell. I need this to go up two, and then this up a couple. I think I'm going to not worry about having perfect coverage. As long as they're even, it should be enough. The things they float. They all float down here. It's all fine. I'm not sure if I filled all this in or not, but let's fill it in. This looks like it's not even. I think like we're off by a tile, and I'm just gonna have to live with it. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out the belts for all this. So, the ammo belt. Actually, I think I need all these to go over to the left one, or at least these two. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Control Z, 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 there. Control X, that. This will allow me to do long-handed inserters from the belt I'm planning to extend down this way. There. Okay, and so right here will be the place where I do a little bit of a loop to count how much ammo is on our belt before letting us leave. And the way we did that before was we had just a stack inserter putting ammo onto the belt, and one that says enable disable only if less than the number we want, which is 1,000. So I think I can actually just copy this and paste it here, and it'll be great. I will have to do the wiring. So the one that's going out does not need the wire. The one that's going in is only grabbing it when we're at a certain number. So we go like this. And enable when ammo is over 1,000. Is that right? We only grab it off the belt when we're over 1,000. that right? I think that's right. Grab it off the belt when over 1,000. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Do. You think you've done all you want to do on Gleba? You would be leaving with the next ship? Okay, cool. Thank you for all your hard work, and I trust that Gleba is a better place for all of the work that you've done. You are, well, I don't want to assume gender, but you are a gentleman, or you are a gentle person and a scholar. Thank you for all of your hard work. Where are we? This. And this will be going up. Alright, so I need to bring this to come around here. How do I want to do this? I can bring that around if I do a underground belt here. There we go. And then this guy. That is actually right on the line that I want to go on. So I'm gonna move this guy. To there. Like that. There. Needs to go down here, and I'm probably going to need to move all these tanks. These tanks are going to be all up in the way. I'll figure that out after I get the ammo. And I hopefully can make this work here, through here. I think I can. I think I can. Oops, that's the wrong direction. Somehow we have a little power here. Oh, because I could put up a couple of random solar panels. That's funny that it's already starting to move a bit. There. How far over can you go? Almost over that far. A couple extras here. Okay. There, get rid of these two guys. And the spacing on these guys. How did I change this? Move these over so I could get ammo to these guys. This is so much spaghetti. I don't have this guy. I think it's here. I think it's there. Ammo in. I actually had this the wrong direction too. I think I have a couple of these guys potentially the wrong direction. Hopefully I fixed most of that. Okay. Underground belt. What did I do here? If I just go like this, I'll have the spacing I should need there. Okay. Alright, so there's that belt. Okay. This guy. We could do that. Oh, man. Spaghetti my belts here. This guy, I did not belt to that. I believe that's right. This is the guy that's, yeah, supplying all the asteroids. Okay, good. Okay. And that should complete our ammo loop. I think that completes the ammo loop. And that might actually be everything I need on this ship. Is that everything? I think it might be. Oh, combinators. Hey, the combinators are here. Okay, let's just start placing power. And see. Actually, I want to get a little more storage on these guys, too. Where did I place this? There's some extra storage of that. There we go. So there's extra fuel storage that's been adjusted, and now I just need solar panels all over the place. All right. I might need access to get into here, but we can just remove solar panels as needed. And hopefully we'll start... things will start turning on now, I hope. I can fit some random solar panels in here, I think. Trying to keep this even where I'm placing them, so we have some sort of symmetry. I think it's symmetrical. I did my best. There's some non-symmetrical pieces because we need different amounts of certain items, so I guess I will just stick some extra solar panels here where I can. All right, are we starting to make some items? Are we making... that's coal. Okay, it needs the carbonite stuff, which needs ice. So we need to get some actual ice coming in here. Oh crap, this is not connected over here for some reason. There. Okay, something like that. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure we'd finish this ship in the time we had, but it's basically finished. There's some belts that need to be placed. That's reliant on this ship delivering more of these belts. Just waiting on the turbo splitters. I definitely need the splitters. What's slowing down the splitters on Vulcanus? Splitters are just really hard to make, probably. Where are the speed boys? If I zoom out, search, splitter, over here. They're there. There are a shiznizzle ton of them. They should be getting delivered to Stopped at Vulcanus. Yeah, okay. Right. They're on their way. Beautiful. So when this comes back, we should be good. I wonder how ran through spaces deliveries have been going. Transport belt capacity needs the green things. Novus. Okay, it just did a delivery a bit ago. I wonder, are we slowed down by blues again? Oh no, they're all pretty much going. Nice. Beautiful. Look at it. Look at all the research. That is thanks to Ringo getting that Gleaver research going. Well done, Ringo. Thank you for that work. You're just using up the green belts? Oh, is that what's happening? Well, I just need a few more for this ship to be done. Like another stack or two, and I think this ship is done. And it should hopefully help the speed of the transporting back and forth of the agricultural research, I hope. You know what I didn't set up? Speed modules. Those guys. And also speed modules in basically all of these. Do speed modules work in these guys too? Okay, might as well speed module everything. Speed module all the things. The faster we go, the better production speed we have on getting the research back. Random places for these. They can't split the difference, so the solar panels will not be super symmetrical, sadly. I'll have to go back and check. I have a feeling some of my belts are not oriented correctly, and some of my inserters might be backwards, so hopefully I can figure these things out. Oh, I also need... Do we have any extra combinators in here? We do. So let's use a combinator as a power pole or a circuit pole. Oh god, it's got to connect up to here. Oh crap. Guess I gotta go through belts. There we go. Where am I going? I'm going from here. There it is. There we go. So now, the stations are going to be Novus and Gleba. Gleba is going to be requesting the science packs. I'll put 2,000, but you know we might want to change that number as we figure out timings and stuff. Weight condition. All requests satisfied. We want circuit condition. Thruster fuel. Circuit condition. Thruster oxidizer. And we don't want to leave Novus until we have a whole bunch. So we did 20k on the other one. We'll start with 20k and I might adjust these numbers. 20k. Gleba, we want to leave at a smaller number just enough to get us home so that things are not sitting in storage too long. So I think 5K was what was done before. So again, these are probably numbers we'll have to adjust. Oops, do that backwards. 5K. And then we also need ammo. Item count. Ammo. We'll say 1,000 when we were waiting at Novus. This is the place where we do all our refueling. As long as we have more than like 500, that will hopefully get us home from Gleba to Novus, something like that. If it's fast, better do 1K, but you'll check later anyway. If it's fast, better to do 1K. Are you talking about on the fuel? Are you talking about the Gleba fuel one? Yeah, tell me what you're talking about there. I think maybe you're referring to this. Are you talking about if the ship is faster? Oh, if the ship is faster, only pick up 1,000 science. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go back to this being the 5K. Because I don't know how much fuel it's going to need to get back and forth. It's probably something I need to test. Okay. How are we looking? We need the green belts. It's going to take a while for all the ammo to get going. But we do have some ammo. That's good. Slowly. It's going to take a while for the first trip to happen because we need a lot of iron. We need a lot of the iron. We need... Oh. Oh, we got a lot of... We got a lot of ammo right in here. Or a lot of stuff right here. This is the fuel one, so this is probably more important. I almost wonder if I need... I feel like I'm going to have a hard time getting enough ammo here. I'm not inputting any ammo yet. If it's less than 1,000, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Okay. Because we're only getting iron in here when we get it from our asteroid collectors, and I think that might be a bottleneck that we're not getting the iron on there. I wonder if I do something like if not enough ammo in here, take iron off of this belt and put it onto here. I think I should do something like that, actually. Because this is kind of the start of the loop for the iron, and I'm going to need more iron for these guys. So let me do that. Let me move this combinator. There. And let me do another one. That's gonna say if I need to connect to the wire. So this wire needs to go all the way back to storage. So if ammo less than, say, 500, output green check mark, and that green check mark goes to this guy, and this guy says set filter, it only grabs iron, asteroids. Oh, not set filters, that. And it only enables if green check mark greater than 0. It's not detecting this right now, actually. Of course, we also don't have the belt. Is the belt going up to where it needs to go? Okay. The iron's backed up there. Yeah, it's getting some iron there. It's not detecting the ammo. There is 92 in there. This should be seeing that there's less than 500, though. Why are you not detecting? Is it because there's another combinator that I'm using? Maybe I need to click something in here. Read contents. No, it's reading contents. I wonder if going through another combinator is screwing things up here. Or if it's going through a belt that doesn't exist yet. Okay, the belts are arriving, actually. That's perfect. Maybe that'll work now. Now it's reading it. Perfect. That was the issue. Just didn't have the belts in place. And how are these guys doing? We have a lot of carbonic asteroids, so we should be recycling carbonic. But we aren't because we're full of sulfur. Oh, I have a belt going the wrong direction. There it is. Okay. Cool. These are all the little things we need to fix. The sulfur just flying out into space. So this thing should be... yeah, because we have a lot of carbonic. We should be recycling the carbonic. We don't have nearly enough ice, which is kind of to be expected because we're using it all for water and calcite. And we're stealing a lot of the iron for ammo right now. I almost think I need another carbonic recycler, because we might always have more of that than anything else. Yeah, I think I want to copy-paste this guy. But I think this is missing a wire. That. There, so we can, this will let us recycle our carbonic asteroids faster. Which currently is our biggest slowdown is... Oh, crap, I don't have an output for the sulfur if I do it this way, though. Wait, this doesn't make sulfur. Oh, this is missing an output for... Okay, recyclers, we just want to output everything, actually, don't we? I think I did this wrong. Recyclers, we don't use filters. It just gets rid of anything. Yeah, I think I messed up my recyclers. Recycler. Output for recyclers don't use filters. Are these recyclers? No, these are not recyclers. Okay. So that means we are recycling their carbonic. That's what we need. Beautiful. Because we're backed up on carbon, which is a good thing. It means we have enough carbon for our fueling. So because we're backed up on that, we need to recycle all the carbonic asteroids. I think this will work. The main slowdown is we just don't have enough iron, and is this belt is going the wrong direction. Did I just get ammo on that belt? I hope I didn't. Or on the ammo belt, did I get an asteroid? I might have mixed some belts there. Okay. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's check all the other things. All the, yeah, okay, I don't have an output for this guy, actually. This guy needs to be joining right here. There we go. Some of our asteroid outputs were not correct. Guy's good. Okay, I think maybe I've fixed all the little things. Just gonna be a while until we get fully ammo filled up. Imagine if asteroids spoiled. Don't even make jokes. Don't even joke about spoilage, man. Don't even joke about it. Okay, good. We're backed up on iron. This is what I wanted to see. Actually, what I probably want to do is instead of pulling asteroids if we don't have enough ammo, I should pull asteroids if these guys don't have iron ore. So I think I want to change one last thing, and we got to call the stream because it's been a long... Yeah, well, actually, we started late, so we got a little late. It's not that big a deal. If I go to here... Here... Will that be able to read this? Read ingredients. Read ingredients. Will that work? If iron ore... it's not reading the ingredients of that, actually. Outputs the ingredients required for the currently configured recipe. Read working. Because what I want to do is I only want to output iron asteroids from our loop here if these guys are not working. How do I do that? Can I do that? I probably can. It probably needs to be a decider from here and here input saying I think read content should work. What do I want? These right here, these two grinders, I want them to send out a signal when they're not working that they need iron ore, so I can pull iron ore off of this belt. I have a decider combinator currently that's reading this storage. I think I need to let me rewire this. I think I need to do this differently. Crap, I just messed that up. I shouldn't have done that. The green wires we do want here. Because the green wire is going to something else. I have too many wires. They can do the opposite. They can send a signal when they are working. When they are idle, they should have overloaded ore. You can check it by check content. You can inverse that with a decider, as in some signal isn't coming in, then do X. Okay. Let me change... Let me get rid of this combinator. I'm going to get rid of the red wire. Okay, because what I want is when these guys are idle, send out a signal is what we want, I think. And Ringo said when they're idle, they should have overloaded ore, and you can check that by check content. I think that's what I had it on. I had it on check content. All right, let me put a decider combinator here. Do I need a separate combinator on each thing? I feel like I might need a decider for each one. And when either one is not on, deliver iron ore. So this one to there. This one to there. So I think what we want is read working. Output signal if machine is working. So if the machine is working, it sends out a signal. I want read contents if I want it like Ringo said. Okay. So instead of read working, we want read contents. Read contents. Okay, so it's reading that there's iron ore. So what I want to do is, if iron ore is less than... I don't know. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Actually, what I probably want is, if there's no metallic asteroid, I want it to send out a signal. So if this is empty, I want it to not be empty. If it's less than 10, they output an asteroid. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting little bits of sentences from you, and the stream delay is causing me to not quite understand what I want to set up here. I think maybe what I want is, if asteroid is less than 1, send out a signal. Oh, wait a second. Okay, if... Okay, let me try to understand this. You're saying if it's... If iron ore less than 10, send out asteroid? This? Is that what we want? Is that what you're telling me? That'll output... so that's outputting a signal that says metallic asteroid. Then I need to bring the wire down to... I can put one right here. That should theoretically be correct. So... Interesting. So that will just... If I copy paste that. And then what I want is a decider combinator that says if either is asteroid, output asteroid, and then this thing will give me an asteroid, maybe? Okay, so it's those two guys. How far can these reach? That can reach, and that can reach. So I think we want condition asteroid or asteroid. Greater than 0. Output asteroid. Is this making sense what I'm doing? If asteroid greater than 0, output asteroid. And then I connect this down to here and it'll grab an asteroid for the filter. I think I need to do this as set filters then, right? Or does this need to be if asteroid greater than 0? If this does set filters, this will use whatever filter we're sending it, right? Through the signal, I think. Currently not getting a signal. Is that right? So let me look at this. If iron is less than 10, output asteroid. If iron is less than 10, output asteroid. And this is saying if we have asteroid or asteroid. Is this coming from the two different... Do I need two different colored wires for this, I wonder? Because I think they're both red. So maybe I have one is red and one is green. Maybe that will... So I have two different signals. So if red or green is giving asteroid, we output the asteroid signal, which should request... I'll clear that. You can do two colors. A single color, it sums up 1 + 1 = 2. Okay. Is this working? Because this guy needs an asteroid, and this guy... I need to see if this ever turns on, because it's looking like this is not turning on yet. Ever. From here. This should just be a connection from this guy, which sends out the signal, right? Is this combinator screwing this up? I don't know. I don't think it's working. This should be getting a signal of asteroid, I think. Connect to input. Where? Connect to input on what? This is input and then output. This is outputting the red signal. Last one. This one's doing nothing. I'm just using this as a through line. What do I need to do to make this work? Input 1 is... So it's getting the input. It needs to output what? Set it if anything greater than 0, output anything. Anything greater than 0, output anything. There. Now it's outputting a signal, right? So this should be grabbing asteroids when needed. Is that right? It's like flickering on and off, I think. Should I just maybe not connect it here because that's screwing up? I just want the signal to come through. There. Now we'll get the signal. It's getting a signal, right? But it's not grabbing anything. Enable, disable. This? There it is. Okay, so it's grabbing when it has a signal, which is... I feel like it's getting a signal a lot. And that's because currently this guy's got nothing, I guess. Is this doing what I want it to do? I think it is. It's putting an iron on the asteroid on the loop when one of these does not have an asteroid. Okay, now it's turned off. Okay. I think it's kind of working. I think that's working. Our big bottleneck right now is I just don't have enough ice to get all the carbonite stuff. This guy's not getting iron down here. Why aren't you getting iron? Did I miss one of my iron things? You know what? I didn't do output for this iron ore. Okay. Okay, I missed that one. There we go. I was not getting iron for our this stuff the entire time. This guy's getting it. Okay. So we were making fuel, but not... Yeah, oxidizer. Okay. Screw that up a bit. We're definitely not making enough calcite, but we're just not getting enough ice right now. Okay, that fixes that issue. You do two. You would do 2 lines on the right, on the left. You do the same thing on the left side. What? I have no idea what that sentence means. Are you still talking about the combinator thing, or are you talking about the iron thing now? Now I don't know what you're talking about. Delay is confusing me. Oh, we have some stuff not getting through. A belt direction's wrong. There we go. All right, we had some of our asteroids not coming through. A whole half of the loop was not coming through. So hopefully that's fixed. Hopefully that's another thing fixed. I feel like our power's not great either, because that thing looks really slow. If I look at our power consumption. Yeah, we could use more power. Could probably build in some space somewhere to just get a bunch of power, like right in here, maybe. Those will hopefully be protected. I thought I have 2 lines up left. Now you see I have only 1. Okay. Well, yes, what I have is ammo on this inner belt and the asteroids on the outer belt. That's what we have, or that's what I've built. Now, hopefully, the iron's backed up here, so that's a good thing. We have iron for all these guys. The ammo, we have almost 1,000, so that's good. We are slowly working up on the ammo. I probably want ammo on both sides of the belt, though, and I don't have that set up anywhere. So where's the end of the ammo line? It's right here. Let's do let's get ammo on both sides of the belt then. Oh wait, that won't work there. Whoops. Crap. Undo placement of something. I don't know. I don't know how to undo my undo. Actually, I bet you we probably need those filled in there. There we go. That's probably what is missing. Okay, so I want ammo on both sides of the belt. Where can I do that? I could do that right. I could do that here. So I think this guy is going to be ready to go to Gleba once we actually get enough asteroids. Which, making a trip would probably give us a bunch of asteroids, because we don't have enough ice asteroids. The ice asteroids that I think are the issue. And I wonder if doing a third one of these would be worth it to get more calcite. You're back from long lurking, been setting up your first automatic train. Nice, RPG. Automating stuff is fun. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream because it's gone a little late. We've gone about as late as my late start was. I think everything's set up here. It's just waiting on enough asteroids to get water, this stuff, and a backlog of calcite. So I'll probably let this run off stream, and then tomorrow we'll hopefully be able to have much faster Gleba transportation. Slinging wires like a professional cowboy. Yeah, that's right. You sent me the next ship. Yeah, RPG, I didn't have power this morning, so I couldn't do my normal thing of getting all that set up. Tomorrow, as long as I have power and internet, I'll get that downloaded. So thank you for saying that to me. I just didn't get it. Today was a big old bag of mush because I had no power for the first 5 hours of being awake today. So I hope y'all had fun. Thank you again to all the people on the server who helping out. We didn't do a lot on, well, we did some on Fulgora. Are we backed up or anything? Oh, looks like things are getting recycled and looking good. So our increases to Fulgora's recycling is looking pretty nice. So tomorrow we will play some more Factorio. We will hopefully get a better full Gleba research back and forth going. And maybe tomorrow we will actually get going to... I actually need to... This is queued. Maybe we'll actually get to go to Aquilo tomorrow, or at least get more preparations for that. So as usual, my friends, thanks for all the support. Bits, follow the subs, gifted subs, lurking, hanging out, all the awesome, amazing stuff. Being patient with me being late to the stream because my power was out. But tomorrow, that's what we're going to work on. So until next time, peace out, happy game. You have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you then. Later, my friends. Y'all rock.